vital signs are still normal, and with outward appearance, I would say he has the standard skin pigment deficiency.
You mean?
Yes, I'm afraid that your son is suffering from gingivitis.
And how can I become a ginger now? I wasn't born like this.
Well, the red-haired and freckle gene is a descendant gene. Must have been born with the system until you're adolescent.
I'm gonna stay like this forever?
This carbon, can I have a word? I know this must be very difficult. I'm the one who can't stand red-haired kid. You need to understand there is no cure. Some of the picture is more right. My one's just...
Oh. Excuse me, doctor. It just so happens my mom loves me, no matter what I look like. Dad? Oh, he supports me.
All right, but you're going to have to take certain precautions. It's very important to keep Eric out of the sun. Sun.
It is.
I don't really see the irony in that, Kev.
You make the right to your city.
Cartman doesn't learn a lesson from this at all. Instead, he unites all the gingers and tries to take over the world. Ron Howard's the guy that started Scientology, if you don't know. Oh no, that's L. Ron Hubbard. Who's Ron Howard? L. Ron Hubbard's the guy that does him, fucking... Ron Howard's an actor. L. Ron Hubbard's the guy whose novel Scientology is based off of. So now they're marching through the street chanting Red Power.
I'm standing outside the Denver Center for the Performing Arts, where the new production of
Make your way over to my location.
You know, I'm trying to make my way to your location.
Okay. There's like a white barrier around the emblem, which doesn't even exist.
Whose emblem, yours or mine?
Mine. I mean, yours also has kind of, but I think that's design.
Mine's supposed to have a weird white barrier around the shield, like that's intentional.
Yeah, but mine, it's like, didn't even exist before. Where did that come from?
The chosen racer. We're fine, thanks. Take non-ginger kids from their homes.
Would evolution, or like, would it eventually understand that, like, if the only people who survived were people with a certain hair color or certain trait, would there still be children born without that trait? Or would eventually just everyone be born with that trait?
What?
Like,
What are you
if
talking about?
he's talking about, like, where the whole world is ginger, and then exterminating everyone who isn't ginger. Well, if they continue to do that, like, for you know, generations and generations, would eventually the only children be born, would they all be just ginger, or would evolution
No.
still?
So it doesn't matter how much like breeding they do, man. It's not gonna become a dominant trait unless they like. Okay, I guess they could make it dominant, but it'd take like a really, really, really long time.
Okay. So it could happen. It's just very, very, very unlikely.
Oh my god, how many fucking missiles does it take to kill this guy?
Infinite. Actually, the vehicle blew up and
Shoot him. I can't shoot him, man.
it's so stupid. It's like literally, they need to fix all the angles and everything, because if it's angled downwards, you need to be able to shoot further downwards. It's like the angle at which you can shoot should be limited to the gun, not the angle. is a known problem that even though those vehicles only take 2 rockets to blow up, in this game, like whenever you're doing Headhunter, those vehicles they will they'll stay in one piece. They catch on fire and eventually end up blowing up, but it's not gonna happen.
You got enough lava?
Man, you can't drive like that.
I'd really like to know this vehicle's top speed. So I want to know if it's like... Because sometimes civilians on the highway are able to pass us, which means that its top speed has got to be a little bit lower than like 60.
Oh no, this is the Scientology episode. Okay. A little backstory about the Scientology episode that makes you appreciate it even more, okay? Is, I'm sure we've all realized at this point that when they talk about what Scientologists believe is the truth of the universe, that's actually what Scientologists believe. But, so you know the guy that voices Chef in South Park, right?
Yeah.
So he's totally fine with all the racist shit and saying about prostitutes to children and stuff on the show and all that, okay? Well, the reason Chef isn't on the show anymore is because when they made the Scientology episode, he refused to be a part of it because he's a Scientologist.
Okay.
So he's fine with all the racist shit and, you know, singing about prostitutes to third graders and stuff. But the minute we make it fun of Scientology, he's like, nah, man, I can't be a part of this.
This is extremely stupid. It's like, yeah, sure, you can believe in Scientology, but why are you upset about them making fun of it? Like, this is South Park. Like, did you seriously not think they were going to? Shoot, can you shoot them?
I don't see him.
They're right in front of us.
I don't know which car's them.
The guy is directly in front of us, closest to us.
There's a lot of guys directly in front of us.
They're to the left, on the left lane. Yeah, you almost hit him. So. There you go. How does that guy survive the car blowing up? But then not survive a few measly rockets that, you know, clearly weren't affecting him. Can you call your vehicle?
Why?
Because, you know. Oh, actually, it's right here. On the other side of this bridge. That rarely ever happens.
Like Tom Cruise and John Travolta.
Okay, can you stop moving the vehicle? Like, just hover it.
What, Alex?
Can you hover the vehicle? I can't close the back door.
I just want to earn some money. I don't want to do all this dumb little shit.
Okay.
Close the door, man.
We're still moving too fast.
I can't really slow down any more than this.
We're still moving forwards.
It's a helicopter, dude. Of course it's still moving forward.
Helicopters
It always moves forward.
Not really, no. Helicopters don't always move forwards.
Fuck your stupid helicopter.
Yeah, I'm afraid that you are completely miserable and totally depressed.
Yeah? I didn't know that.
Well, there's certainly no question that you are a perfect candidate for Scientology. I think it would really make you happy.
What do I do?
Very simple. Just need 200.
Morse Mutual Insurance. How can we help you?
Stan,
I'll look
you
into
haven't
it.
touched your food. What's the matter with you? Totally depressed. Why? I don't know. Well, how long have you been feeling
You
this
didn't want to go around robbing stores?
No, I don't.
$40, would you drink something?
No,
I just want to earn money, dude.
The answer is no, Stan.
But I'm completely miserable. These people can help. Stan,
Okay.
I
See the concept of money and all. Money doesn't grow on trees, you know.
don't you care that I'm depressed? You're going to become suicidal and become an alcoholic like Grandpa.
Well, if you really think your life is
There are other ways we can make money.
Why don't you share those ways with me instead of just, like, seemingly doing a bunch of dumb shit and asking me to follow along?
Mike, you want to not be depressed.
Michelle, our friend Stan wants to have a holiday.
At the time, I just wanted to close the door.
A whole new life for you, Stan.
And then I was going to tell you what we were going to do.
You know what, man? It's a helicopter. It doesn't stop going forward.
We're on our way.
That's not how helicopters work. That's how planes work.
That's how helicopters work in GTA.
Mr. Hubbard discovered that negative emotions are actually caused by things called body. Really? Yes. The genius that he was,
Okay.
Mr. Hubbard invented a way to get rid of those bad feelings. This is called an healing. It's the main tool of Scientology. You just grab hold of these handles as I talk you through past experiences in your life. I'll be taking readings here, and we'll be able to determine your healing levels. Healing levels. Come on in the auditing room, and I'll show you how it works. All these people are just like you, Stan, auditing the e-meters to get rid of their negative emotions. All right, Stan, I want you to just relax and take hold of the e-meter handle. So this is gonna make me happy? Just take a few deep breaths, and I'll just get a big screen with your levels. Huh, that's strange. What? Something's wrong. Ryan, could you come over here a second?
Yeah, no, hey there, Greg.
Stan, will you look at the levels?
We'll get another e-meter. This one's obviously broken. Sorry about this. And so we just try to analyze your personality. And if it seems like you need some help, then you can have an audit. Oh, that's not funny. Where is it? Mike, I need to talk to you. What's the surrounding right here? No, Mike, you're sweating. Take a look at this. This e-meter results from the little boy in room T. This could be right. We ran the test four times. We used 4 different e-meters. Fax these results to the head office in Los Angeles. The president has to see this right away. Go, now!
The boy is from a small mountain town in Colorado, sir.
Sir, how
Holy
can
shit,
even a
no.
first timer score that kind of feed level? He registered
Want
OT.
to go around making money? Extremely stupid. I got low level access to my hangar, but I still got 1 level. Like, oh yeah, you have access to your hangar. Go right on in. I know. Definitely the case. No. I come in here and I buy a hangar in here. And then, what do you guys do? You shoot at me on sight. Even though I have access to the hangar in here.
Stupid fuckhead!
Definitely logical. tanks as rhino tanks.